100,000 naira might look like a small amount of money to you, but there are assets you can buy with 100,000 naira, and these assets can bring you very, very good returns. And that is why in today's video, I want to share with you 5 assets that you can buy with 100,000 naira and start earning passive income. In case you don't know anything about me, my name is John Agbo. I am a financial literacy educator. I teach people like you how to make, manage, and multiply their money. And I do that through the educative content that I put out here on my YouTube channel. So if you love content like this, quickly go ahead and subscribe so you can become a part of our family here. The button to click and subscribe is down here, and also turn on the bell icon so you always stay updated by YouTube anytime I post a new video here. So what are the 5 assets that you can buy with 100,000 naira and start earning some cool passive income? Number 1 on my list is stocks. Of course, you know that I am very intentional when it comes to stocks investment. On this channel, I am always advising young people to invest in stocks, especially if you are still in your 20s and in your 30s, because now you can afford to take a lot of risk. So this is one of the best times for you to invest in stocks, and you can start if all you have right now is just 100,000 naira. Stocks investment is actually one of the best ways for you to own a piece of a company if you don't have a lot of money to build a publicly listed company from scratch. So you can own shares of a company, and there are basically 2 ways that you can make money when you invest in that company shares. You can make money when the share price of that company goes up, and then you can also make money through dividend payments. There are many companies you are patronizing today, and those companies are making money off you. Why not invest in this company so that you too can own a piece of those companies and start getting paid by those companies? I am talking about companies like Dangote Cement, Dangote Sugar, MTN Nigeria, Zenith Bank, GTCO, and so many others. These are everyday companies that you patronize, and these guys are making money off you. So you too can actually invest in these company stocks, and then you can start making money from those companies. How do you get started with investing in stocks? It's very simple. You just need to have a stockbroker account, and there are platforms that allows you to open a broker account. Your broker account is more like a wallet that allows you to invest in the stock market. So you can use platforms like Bamboo, you can use Truth, you can use RiseVest, you can use Yocha, you can use AfriInvestor 2.0. When you are able to create your broker account on any of these platforms, you complete your KYC and you are giving your CSCS number and your CHN, then you can proceed to start investing. The second asset that you can buy with 100,000 naira and start earning passive income is real estate. I know exactly what you are thinking right now. You are thinking, oh, 100,000 naira cannot even buy a piece of land anywhere. Talk more of building a rental property. I understand, but that is not where I am going to. I am not talking about real estate in the sense that you are thinking about it. There are 2 ways that you can actually invest in real estate with just 100,000 naira. The first way is by investing in REITs, and REIT simply means real estate investment trust. This is more like the mutual funds of real estate. These companies collect money from individual investors like you and I who wants to invest in real estate but they don't have a lot of money. So they can collect 5,000 naira from you, they collect 10k from somebody else, they collect 20k from somebody else. They bring all these monies together, they now invest this money into different real estate portfolios. So they can build warehouses, they can build hotels, they can build shortlets, they can build shops or even shopping malls. So when they build all of these properties and they put it out for rent, when they receive rent for their tenants, out of that rent, they can now pay you your own dividend. So you don't need to have a lot of money for you to invest in REIT. Your 100,000 naira is enough for you to get started. And in Nigerian stock market, we have a couple of REITs that you can invest in. We have the likes of SFS REIT. We also have U Home REIT, or what we call Union Home REIT. There is also UPDC REIT. The same way that you invest in stocks is the same way that you can also invest in REIT. So if you have any platform that allows you to invest in the Nigerian stock market, when you go to that platform, just search for these REIT companies and you are going to find them there. Simply go ahead and then input the amount you want to use to invest. After inputting the amount, then you go ahead and complete the purchase. The second way that you can also invest in real estate with your 100,000 naira is by investing in fractional real estate. So here also, You and other investors will bring your money together, and then you give it to a professional who will now go ahead to actually invest this money into rental properties. So they build these rental properties, and then when they sell it or when they receive rent, they will now come back and split the profit based on how much that you actually invested. And there are two platforms that actually allows you to do that. Number one is Cable. So you can just install the Cable app from Play Store. I'm also going to leave a link in the video description that you can use to install the Cable app. You can use Cable, and then I think PiggyVest also allows you to invest in fractional real estate. If you go to the investment section, you're going to be seeing vetted investment opportunities there that you can get started with, right? So with as little as 100,000 naira, you can also start investing in real estate, and this asset can keep paying you passive income continuously. Number 3, we have ETF. ETF is a basket of stocks. Instead of you investing in individual companies, you can invest in an ETF that tracks all of these companies. So you are investing in stocks, except for the fact that you are not investing in individual companies. All of these companies are in one place. So you can own a tiny piece of each of those companies by buying an ETF that tracks all of those companies. Think about it like a basket of fruits. And in this basket of fruit, if you want to buy just one fruit, maybe you want to buy orange, right? You can decide to buy your orange, and maybe when you take the orange back home, the orange can get spoiled, which means you'll not be able to use it. But if you decide to buy, maybe you buy oranges, you buy mangoes, you buy pineapples, you buy bananas, you buy watermelon, by the time you go back home and you have all of that fruits in one basket, even though one gets spoiled, you can still make do with the other fruits in that basket. So that's how it also works with an ETF. By investing in an ETF, you are investing in many companies in one place. And if one company does not perform well, you can also make do with the profits that you make from the other companies. So some of the popular ETFs on the Nigerian stock market includes the Stanbic IBTC ETF 30 and also the Vertiva Griffin 30 ETF. These ETFs actually tracks the top 30 companies in Nigeria. So we are talking about companies like Dangote Cement, MTN Nigeria, FCMB, and others. These are the companies that these ETFs are tracking. I actually made a video here some time ago on how to invest in the Stanbic ETF 30. So if you have not watched that video yet, I'm going to leave the link to that video in the description of this video. So make sure that you go ahead and watch that video. If you want to learn how to invest in that ETF, go and watch that video once you are done watching this particular video. Although the price of an ETF can go down sometimes because we are talking about stocks investment, but the possibility of it going down drastically like an individual stocks is very, very rare. All right, it doesn't happen with an ETF. Even though the price will go down, it will be very, very little. That's the beauty about investing in an ETF compared to investing in an individual stocks. The fourth one is digital skill. You can use your 100,000 naira to buy a course or to pay for a coaching program that will teach you a high income skill. And you can use this skill to solve problems for people and get paid in exchange for the problem that you solve. Most times, people keep asking me, which skill can I learn? And my response will always be, learn a skill that actually piques your interest, because what piques my interest might not be what actually piques your interest. However, just ensure that the skill you're going to learn is a high income skill. Let it be a skill that can pay you at least 500,000 naira every month. Any skill that cannot pay you at least 500,000 naira every month is not worth your time and your efforts. There are many people out there right now with problems, and they are looking for people that have the skills that can solve those problems for them. Take for instance, individuals, business owners, and brands are looking for people that can help them to edit quality videos. Video editing is a high income skill. Talk about sales funnel building, talk about copywriting, talk about robotics, that is AI. That is the latest high income skill. I have this my friend on Facebook. He's a young man who is passionate about this AI thing, and he's always sharing the information on the things that you can do with AI. He talks about how you can use AI to produce a full-blown music, how you can use AI to make a video commercial for a brand, how you can use AI to generate hyper-realistic images, how you can use AI to create faceless content for your YouTube channel or for your TikTok account or for your Facebook account or for Instagram. So there are many things that I can do with AI, and this man is always out there putting out information in those areas, because AI is actually a high income skill, and this is one skill that is trending right now that you can also learn. At number 5, you can start an online business. With as little as 100,000 naira, you can kickstart an online business that will be earning you passive income. Starting an online business is not that capital intensive like starting an offline business. There are many online businesses that you can start today with as little as 100,000 naira, and this business can keep paying you passive income consistently. And one of such online business is digital product creation. Monetizing your knowledge does not cost a lot of money, because what you are doing is teaching people what you know and you are getting paid for it. So if you have a skill, or maybe there is something you know that others will not know, or you have a solution to a problem, you can simply put it together into a digital product. It could be an ebook, it could be an online course, it could be a short video tutorial, it could even be a simple WhatsApp group training. Package that thing together, put a price tag on it, and start selling it. You can use your 100,000 naira to run adverts so that I can be able to reach a lot of people fast. Let us say you know how to edit videos using CapCut, and you want to make money from this skill by turning it into a digital product business. You can just bring out your phone and then you record a series of short tutorials explaining to people how they can be able to use CapCut to edit their videos. Once you're done, you can go ahead and then upload this video on Telegram, either in a Telegram group or in a Telegram channel, so that I can protect it from unwanted sharing. And then you go ahead and create a sales page on a platform like Seller. When you create your sales page, you can now use your 100,000 naira to run Facebook ads and then drive traffic to your sales page. When anybody goes on Seller, they read your sales content and they pay for the CapCut course, then you cannot give them access to the course. It's as simple as that. So digital product creation is a very good business, and you don't need a lot of money for you to get started. And once you have created a product once, it will keep on making money for you over and over and over again. Your only job is to ensure that you are consistently running adverts and driving more traffic to your sales page, because the more people see that sales page, the more sales that you are likely to make. So these are the 5 assets that you can buy with as little as 100,000 naira and start earning some passive income. I'd like to hear from you right now. Which of these assets do you already have, or which one are you planning to buy next? Let me know down there in the comment section of this video. So that will be all for this tutorial. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up before you go, and if you have not subscribed yet to my channel, subscribe right now and turn on the bell icon so that you always stay updated by YouTube anytime I upload a new video here. Thank you so much for watching to the end. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.